Samori, how big was that 72-yard catch and run for you after they just had that 75-yard touchdown run and catch?
Yeah, that was, obviously a big play for us. Our whole thing going into this game is, we got to come out fast, and the biggest thing was being able to respond, being able to answer, and that was the time where, they hit us for a big play, and I think it showed, some of the progress this team has made, instead of getting down and saying, oh, here we go again, we got it together and we responded.
It was similar to the Michigan game in a way. I mean, that game you were shut out and you came back in the second half.
Yeah.
What did it feel like that one play was a spark today, or what sort of allowed you to get going a little bit offensively this game?
I think it's just, the attitude that we had as an offense. We never got too down on ourselves. We obviously have the mentality that we want to score every time we touch the ball, but it doesn't always work out like that. So I think I would attribute that just to the offense just staying in it and, keeping our heads up and working.
Adrian shared a little more about his injuries today. What can you say about his toughness?
He's one of the toughest players that I've ever played with. One of the best leaders. I just told him, I'll go to bat for you every day. I always have your back, no matter what. And I mean that.
Frost said, and Adrian talked a little bit about the fact that he had a fractured jaw out of that Michigan State game. What does it say about a guy to make the decision to play through this?
Yeah, it shows that he's tough and he's a leader on this team. Not a lot of players will fracture their jaw and miss one drive and then come back and lead the team almost to a victory. Not many players can do that, and especially not many quarterbacks. So that's something that gained a lot of respect from me.
Keep going a little more.
Just sticking with it. Allowing the quarterback to get through his reads. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be every game. When you have opportunities like that. But I just try to make the most of my opportunities. Last week I had a tough one that I feel like that's a play I could have made and could have made a difference in the game. But I didn't want to let that sit over my head. I wanted to bounce back. And I did that.
Back in the spring, you said at one point as you got going here that you were surprised that things hadn't gone better here based on what you saw.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been really close a lot this time.
Yeah.
Are you still surprised that so many things have gone okay for you this year and you're 3-7?
Yeah, definitely. that's obviously not. This isn't the record that we planned, and like you said, we've had plenty of opportunities to, to make this whole season, flip that instead of 3-7, 7-3. Could have been that easy, but we just have to, make the plays when it matters and just finish games. And I think we're making progress, but clearly we're not quite there yet.
I apologize if you're asking. Did you give any feedback to your coaches after they decided to kick that field goal instead of going for fourth down?
No, I didn't give him any feedback on that. That's the head coach's call, and I'm gonna roll with it. You good?
Yeah, thank you.